MGF Custom / Reviews.
What's going on, guys? It's Michael MGF, and today I'm going to be doing another custom LEGO minifigure showcase video. This time I have two different figures coming from the series of The Legend of Korra. And some of you may not have known, but as I was a little younger, I would always watch Avatar: The Last Airbender whenever it was on. I didn't exactly follow it, but I would watch it whenever I did, spot it on Nickelodeon. And now that they've put out the sequel, which takes place 70 years after Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3, I am definitely going to keep up with it, and I've been keeping up with all 9 episodes, and I can't wait for the next, which will actually be coming on tomorrow. So, yeah. And by the way, guys, yesterday was my birthday, and I can't thank you all enough for the happy birthday wishes on my vlog channel. I got like 100 something. I mean, wow, you guys are awesome. But, yeah, anyway. So, right here, I didn't make all the characters yet, but I did put together Korra and Amon, and I think they're awesome. So, let's give you guys a closer look.
I'm Korra, your new avatar.
So we're going to start off with the main character, Korra. And Korra she's pretty much entirely painted. Both her and Amon are entirely painted. And Korra features all the details. I made this Korra basically staring at a pretty accurate reference picture. And I came up with this. As you can see, her boots are painted on there. And her boots do wrap all the way around, as you can see there. And her waist cape was actually a Clone Trooper waist cape that I cut up and then painted to make it look like hers. Her animal skin kind of waist cape, fur waist cape, whatever you want to call it. And then she does feature her wrist guards. And I don't exactly know what I would call this, but she does feature that thing on her arm. That really awesome design. And as you can see, her face is entirely painted. The eyes are completely painted, and so is the mouth and her eyebrows. And it's just an entirely painted face. And you never really see me do that a whole lot, but I figured I would try it out for Korra. And I have to say, I think it turned out very awesome. And also, her hairpiece is a LEGO Friends hairpiece, just painted dark brown. And, yeah. As you can see, the back does have some slight details as well. Kind of see that under there. Well, not really a whole lot, just like 3 different lines for extra detail, additional detail. And yeah, she's fully posable in all ways. So yeah, and her waist cape can come off. So that's Korra.
I am the solution.
Alright, and now we have the infamous Amon. He is the symbol of anti-bending, the leader of the Equalists, and the solution. And I think this turned out really awesome. Just like Korra, I gazed at a reference picture as I made him, and I think he turned out great. As you can see, his legs are fully painted. You can see all the dark red, the gold dots, the dark bluish gray here is all painted on. And then you can see the red designs on the side there. On the back they continue, and then he does have a little bit of back detail there. Skype sound. As you can see, his mask is really, really awesome, and this is not focusing, which is awful. So let's get its focus. There we go. But as you can see, his mask right there, that is entirely painted on. You can see he does have the red circle, which is similar to the Japanese flag, which symbolizes a new era. And, he is bringing in the new era of anti-bending, so that pretty much fits him. And as you can see, the mask is entirely painted. The dark, the gray area here, his eyes, his mouth, it's all painted. And I think it turned out really awesome. And then as you can see, his torso right there. Let me pull off his head. And his head can't come out, but I just, I would have to, maneuver it out. I don't know why it does that, but it just does. And by the way, his hood is actually entirely painted dark bluish gray by me. And yeah, so here's a better look at his torso. Pretty simple, but at the same time pretty awesome. And then his arms are pretty much identical to each other. They have all the accurate details that I could fit into Lego. But it's a little hard to see on camera, but the dark red shoulders do have red lines going through them. You can pretty much see it. But yeah, and then his wrist guards right here, those are all painted on as well. And I don't occasionally do that, so I think it's a really cool, nice little touch. But yeah, and his legs, even though they have paint on them, they are still fully posable. So yeah, that's about it for my 2 Legend of Korra figures, and there are more to come. So let's conclude this. So that about sums it up for Korra and Amon. Hope you guys liked them. My next ones will probably be Bolin and Mako, or maybe Mako and Tenzin. I haven't exactly decided yet. But yeah, I know this video is a little bit, these 2 figures are a little bit different from what you guys are used to, but I'm sure some of you are familiar with Avatar: Last Airbender, and if you are, I would definitely check out the brand new sequel, The Legend of Korra. And yeah, so my next figure will be a custom clone. I want to put it together, but it is always hard to get decal designs for clone troopers, so it does take a little longer than these 2 did, since I could just paint these. But anyway, that's about it, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye!